Hi friends, welcome back. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Rebecca, Neverbecky, and I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then please keep watching. And if you like videos like this from me, don't forget to like and subscribe below so I can go ahead and keep making these wonderful videos for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys very quickly some of the products that I'm using, because sometimes if I don't do it like in advance, I forget and don't show you guys anything. But I'm always using my Revolution soap brow, and I will show you guys the back as well in case you guys need to really read it and, you know, get the information. It is this soap brow by Revolution. It is such a pretty package. It does leave finger marks, but it's so pretty. But I'm gonna be talking today with you guys about like my weight loss journey, and I don't know why, but I've been going through a lot, you know, as far as my weight. I have gotten so big, and I think my biggest was like 210 pounds. I will insert pictures, guys, so you don't think I'm just telling a story for telling a story's sake. Not that, you know, anybody would do that. But so as I get started on these brows, I wanted to just like talk with you guys about my weight loss journey, and just kind of like everything I'm going through right now as far as my weight loss. I noticed that like it's becoming very hard to like consistently lose weight without feeling like I give up, I'm tired, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't know why I've become very inconsistent. But I also wrote down a lot of things that helped me kind of get through the hurdles. I mean, again, I'm very new at like working out, weight training. I never worked out. I wasn't an athlete growing up or anything like that. I kind of just was like a girly girl, you know, so I had to like really teach my body to learn endurance, which I do not have, and I'm learning to gain endurance now through working out. So that's something I personally am enjoying about this journey for myself. Going through a little bit just so I'm helping you guys too. And I wrote down like 5 tips because, to be quite honest, you know, I'm really, you know, new to the workout game. And so if you're like me, a super beginner, but you want to start working out, you want to start taking care of yourself, these are just 5 tips that I've incorporated into my life, and hopefully this is helping you out. If you are liking videos like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Leave me comments below if you like content like this, and I will keep creating more videos like this for you guys, because I genuinely love, you know, doing my makeup and talking to you guys about my day-to-day struggles and just things that I'm learning and I want to keep learning. And hopefully help you guys learn the same things too, so you know, we can just help each other grow and learn. And I think one thing I am learning right now during my weight loss journey is that discipline is like one of the things that I am learning, and it's not easy. Whoever said working out is easy, whoever said starting your own business was easy, none of it is easy. None of it. It's all the same thing. Every day you got to get up, you got to grind, you got to want that, you know, every day you got to want it. So for me, I know I have a goal in mind, so I keep that goal, whether it's a number. I try not to fixate on numbers, but staying consistent in your routine is everything. I know that to be a fact, because since I kind of changed the way I eat, I changed the way I work out. I'm like strength training, and now I am well, I just started strength training, and I'm also doing work like cardio. So I do that about 4 days out of the week. And I make sure that I'm holding myself accountable, being disciplined, and getting up even when I don't feel like getting up some days, and working out for about an hour. I make myself work out about 30 minutes to an hour every every 4 days. Like, there is no skipping it. I can like alter what days I may work out, but there is no skipping days. And I feel like it's important when you are learning discipline is never skip days. Don't have cheat days right away. I feel like, well, I don't even like the word cheat days, but try not to overindulge into your snacks or whatever you're gonna deem your snacks. I do believe like having that discipline is going to really get you where you want to be. And I feel like if you're anything like me, you know, you kind of like, you like your body, but I feel like my body is kind of shaped and built a way where you kind of either really need to be slim, or you just need to take on the weight and be at that weight you're at. My body doesn't, I don't think, look good at in between. Or at least I should say, I don't like my body at in-between weight, because it looks in between. I don't know how to explain that, or if you got what I'm trying to say, but a certain amount, which I want to weigh 140. That is my goal. That is what I'm trying to achieve. It's a personal goal. It's no one over here like pressuring me or anything. It's just something I want, because that's when I was the most comfortable for me. Like, I didn't feel pressure to, you know, have girdles and all these waist trainers and all that other stuff. I just didn't need that. So I just want to get back to a more healthier weight, because right now I'm about 160. So I'm trying to get down more. So hopefully I can do that before September, like end of September. That is my goal. I'm going to move on to concealer, but to go back to what I was saying, it just really does take discipline, guys. So don't rush yourself. Be patient with yourself. I know it can be like discouraging some days. You don't want to get up. You don't want to do anything. But those are the days you have to find, like, literally, and I know this sounds cliche and it sounds corny, but you have to find that strength to like pull you through those moments and be like, okay, no, I'm gonna chill, and I'm gonna like really try and do it. I sometimes, when I'm feeling really lazy, I'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna just get up and do it for 15 minutes. And then for some reason, I've noticed like the days that I'm like, I'm gonna just do it for 15 minutes, I wind up doing it for a lot longer, because I guess like my body goes into like its second gear, like, okay, now I'm ready. I want to do it for an hour now. And so I find it easy if you just get dressed and don't think about it and just like go work out in that moment you say you want to work out. Just start putting your clothes on. You've already got your clothes on, so you can't bail on yourself. So at least that's one thing I have learned. My little top 5 out of my top 5, that is my number one uno momento, is going to be discipline, because that's what's going to keep you in the game longer. And you're not going to want to quit after like 3 months of it. Like, you're going to want to keep going every day and make it more of like a lifestyle. So to sum that one up, so I have Cappuccino by Maybelline and the Super Stay. I'm going to be using this for my foundation today. I feel like it's important to do what I feel is necessary for me. And this is like the one time that I am like, oh my God, I'm really, you know, putting in the work all by myself, and no one else is here to help. No one is here to guide me. I'm not going to a gym. I don't have a personal trainer or anything like that. I am teaching myself, you know, discipline now. I'm teaching myself, like, this is my journey. I don't have to go crazy. And this is going to be something that's going to have to happen over time. A part of me is a little anxious and want to get it over with, and wants to just kind of lose that weight already, but I know I have to be realistic and take my time. I'm going to go in with Soul, guys, again by ColourPop. I use this to contour. I have mine in the color dark. So beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and rub this. I'm doing this new technique where you basically take the product, whatever, you know, bronzer you're using or contour you're using, and you're just gonna put it all over the nose. I like this method. I learned it on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. I learned it on TikTok, but it's literally the best thing I've ever learned in my life. And what I like to do is just go ahead and carve out a little fine line right about here, right up the underneath my brow, and I do the same thing on this side. My first weight loss, and that was to get my breast reduction, I lost 30 pounds, and so now I gotta lose basically the other 30 to be kind of where I want to be. And I'm like, oh, this is so hard. It is just so hard. And every time I catch myself like looking at my old photos of myself, I will post old photos up here, guys, of my like my old back in the days in my earlier 20s, and I was like weighing 130, 140. I can't lie, I love the weight that I had on. I felt that I was very healthy looking, and because I'm pretty thick, I'm just a thick girl, so for me, I feel like it just looks good on me. If you're a thick girl, I feel like everyone has a preference and everyone has, you know, a way that they want their body to look. For me, I've always aimed for petite, simply because of how wide my hips are and stuff like that. And even when I got my breast reduction, to lose that weight, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I did it, and let me now just see how far I can go. So that's kind of like my goal right now. I want to see how much weight I can get off of me. So for me, I don't want to give advice about like what you should do at your body weight, but for me, I feel like if you're thicker, it's easier to be smaller than to gain, than to just kind of be in that in-between weight, and then you're kind of like, you're going back and forth because you're teetering with your weight. So for me, I feel like what fits my body better is to be smaller and, you know, keep the weight off hopefully this time, and see what happens. I'm really curious. I'm gonna be going in with my S26 brush by Morphe and blending out my contour. So I'm just taking this brush and I'm just blending out, taking my time. But that is just something that I'm doing on my weight loss journey, and I hope that anyone that's on this journey, you guys are taking your time, you're really analyzing your body, you're looking at your height, and you're doing your work before you just say a number on a scale, and then, you know, you're trying to live an unrealistic, you know, body type that's not fitting you. I always say, I feel like it's best to always go back into your like younger pictures and look at your body. I feel like there's definitely a time where I was way too small. I would never want to go back there, but there is like the ideal weight that I want to go back to, and I think for me that's like 140. I want to say 135, guys, but you know, what's 5 pounds at that point? So I'm just gonna be happy with that, and I'm curious to see how long this journey is going to take me. I have this really high expectation that I'm going to get it done before the end of August, but time will tell. Time always tells. Guys, and I know that this is like super loud, but I'm going to be using these peach tone colors right about here. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be blending with some other like orangey kind of colors. Don't ask me why I decided to go with this color, but this is what I wanted to do, so we're doing it. But I am, and that's what we're going to go with. But back to what I was saying, you know, for me, I just feel like being patient with yourself is like #1. It's really hard. And I don't really even know what to say, but you know, dedication. If you want it, you gotta stay to it. You gotta stay like prepared to fight every day with yourself, because you gotta motivate yourself. No one else is gonna do it. I personally do not have like a buddy with me. I literally have my Fitbit and like a calorie counter, and I rarely, to be honest, use my calorie counter. Like, I downloaded an app for it, but I just noticed I never like track my meals. So my Juvia's Place, and I'm going to be using this orange tone color here, Morocco, and I'm going to go over it to kind of like give it a little more warmth and depth into this eye, so we're just going to take a little bit here. We're going to really work her in. I'm going to go in with my Yoda palette, you guys, my baby Yoda palette, and I'm going to be using the Force, which is this little, this color right here, guys. I'm going to be using this color right in here. I did like try another color on here, but we're going to like cover it up, so don't worry. I'm going to be using this pretty color. Like, I love the Force. I don't know what they used in that palette, but it's really, really pretty. It's like a gold greenish color. I'm going to spray this, and then I'm going to go and just tap it onto the eye very gently. Oh yes. Do you guys see why I love this color? Like, my Pat McGrath, guys, and I'm going to finish this eye look out with Pat McGrath highlighter, and then I'm going to put on some falsies, and we're going to kind of like, you know, oh, this is so pretty in the eye, and then just kind of like taking it up. Loving this right now for me. I'm going with some mascara. I got, again, guys, I said this in my last video when I was making my Get Ready With Me. This Superhero by It Cosmetics, guys, get you one. I love this. It gets all in your eyes. I do have a mirror here, and I just kind of like tilt it like 45 degrees, or 45 angle, and then I just add like one good coat of mascara onto my lashes. Like, I don't go crazy because I know I'm going to add some falsies, but a nice good coat. So that just pretty much wraps up what I was just kind of like saying about just like don't focus on the numbers. But my number 4, guys, and this is more so like something I want to achieve, and I want to learn how to become better at weight training. I did purchase some dumbbells, which I've never owned any in my life, so I got 8-pound dumbbells because I didn't want to go like too hard, and I didn't want to be like, you know, not really trying to take the gamble. So I was like, I didn't want to quite commit to the 10 pounds, so I did 8, and I'm really happy I did, because it's like you really have to build yourself up to that tolerance. It gets harder and harder every day I go and work out, I swear, and I don't know why, but I figure it's my endurance, and I have to learn how to push myself when I'm doing my weight training, but also be very patient with myself, because it's not cardio. I'm actually lifting weights. And that's one thing about like not knowing what you're doing. You're always trying to overdo it, and you don't need to. You can just kind of like take it day by day. So that's what I'm doing with my weight training, and I want to get a lot better, so hopefully I can achieve that very soon, but we'll see. Just, you know, be able to accomplish my goal by the end of the year. You know, that is my one goal this year, is just to kind of get my weight where I want it. I think I would be a lot happier with myself, knowing that I didn't give up on myself, and that I pushed myself, and I did everything that I told myself I was going to do. I'm going to now bronze my face. You guys, I didn't do that earlier, so I'm going to do that now. I'm also very mindful of like the fact that I've realized that I was becoming very complacent and lazy around people that were doing the same thing as I was doing. So also just learn like with certain people, like it's good to be around different crowds, because I want to be able to like kind of see how to maneuver myself. So I kind of try to stay around people that are like-minded, I should say. So just learning how to like be around people that are into weight training, that's into the things that I'm into. Being around those people help me literally become better at what I'm doing every day, because if I'm around the same kind of people that are not like as motivated as I am to get like what I want and to achieve my goals, then I'm always going to be a little sad. But if I get around people that are like doing the same thing that I'm doing and trying to achieve, I'm going to be fine. Okay, so I'm almost ready. As you guys can see, changed it up. Hope you guys are feeling this, because I am. What I'm going to go ahead and do right now is going with Juvia's Place. I'm going to go with these two colors. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I rarely ever mix these two together. I always mix these two together. But we're going to have fun today and mix these two together and see what happens. I really love this pink, this fuchsia. It's really cute for summertime, so I'm just blending and hitting any excess off, and I'm just gonna tap. Oh, I love this color. You know, once you start hitting a certain amount of weight and you're losing, to be quite honest, you're probably gonna have more haters than you are gonna have people that are gonna support you. You know, you're gonna have more people that want to see you fail and, you know, not make it. So at the end of the day, support yourself. Look to encourage yourself. You know, I know when I started out, I felt like I needed to have someone with me through this journey, and you know, I thought that's what I needed to kind of get that, you know, motivation. And no, you gotta just motivate yourself. Like, motivate yourself. You know, you don't want to continue to do that, and you know, when you're trying to push yourself in a position you have never been in, and that's just like to really own yourself and your body and what you want, you have to be headstrong and be in your own corner at all times, even when you're messing up. You know, you have to be the one to be like, okay, well, you know what, you slacked off, that's okay, get back up, let's do this tomorrow on time, we're gonna do better than we did last week. Like, you have to be that person for yourself. Because I don't have anyone like that, and I know how important it is to make sure that you're mentally okay up here. Like, checking on yourself, like, do I need to give myself a break? Am I pushing myself too hard? Having those real conversations with yourself is going to help you maintain your mental health. It's gonna keep you, you know, sane. It's gonna keep you checking in with yourself. I find that for me, you know, at least, I think that's important, that we do it for ourselves and we're not doing it for others. I'm gonna go with Juvia's Place, guys, with In Vogue. The color is In Vogue. So I'm gonna be using two lip toppers, guys. I can't help it. I always have to have more than one. I have Angel Food Cake by NYX. I'm gonna use this one first, and then I'm gonna top it with the next one. It's like so good. Like, oh, I love it. It's such a good color. Like, as far as nudes go, I really like it. And I could just stop right here, but I just love my Pat McGrath like lip gloss. So, and she has a little more shimmer to her, so we're gonna go in with her on the top, and she does the job, period, guys. And I don't see the color. Oh, the color's on the front. Sorry, guys. It's Blossom, so that's what I'm using here. Can you guys see that? And I want to say I got this on sale for like $2. So if you're not at Ulta getting this, what are you doing with your lives? And I hope that at the end of the day that this video helps you in your journey, and I hope that I was able to not only teach you how to put on your makeup, but also just have a better mindset about working out and about your weight loss journey. Like, at the end of the day, it's your journey. It's not my journey. It's not what I want your body to look like. It's what we want our bodies to look like. You know, when I get up in the mirror and I look at my body, it's what I want to see. And I do everything I do it for me, and I do it for myself, not because someone told me or because someone said it would look great. I take a gamble on what I think looks good on me, and I risk it. And if it fails, it fails. And I feel like it's kind of like with working out. I told myself I was going to lose this weight to get this breast reduction, and after I lost a little weight to get the breast reduction, I was just going to go back to my life and how I was living it. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sabotage myself like that. I've come too far, where now I want to see how far I can go and how long I can keep up this journey. Because for me, I feel like the endurance, and I've never been in a position where I'm holding myself accountable for a very long time. Where before it was like, 3 months, no problem, got it, done it. Where it's now there's no reason for me to lose weight other than for myself. There's no major surgery. There's no like, you know, I don't have to do anything as to why I need it. So it's a different motivation behind it now, and I'm learning to take it day by day, and not to pressure myself or to make it seem like as if I don't get it done, it will never get done. I'm learning to take it day by day, and that's just the best advice I can give you, is to take it day by day and, you know, live and appreciate your body at every stage it's at. I'm learning how to do it every day. I'm guilty. Some days I love it and some days I hate my body, and I'm learning how to just accept it day by day. It's never going to be easy, but when it's over, it's going to be worth the journey, guys. Again, if you love this video and you loved what I had to say and you loved how I did my makeup today, guys, I appreciate you for watching, and I hope you like this video and you subscribe to this video. And if you like more content like this, let your girl know. I'll make more. Until next time, bye guys.